Hello LEGO fans. This is the second video in our series of videos about the LEGO town of Neel's Harbour, which details the vehicles and the characters that help make up that town. Today I am highlighting the Neel's Harbour Fire Department's Fire Captain's vehicle and the station's hotspot trailer, as it's known by those in the department, which is sort of slang for Emergency Equipment Support Trailer. The captain's vehicle serves many functions as a transport for the captain, of course, from responding to a major fire or a fire that requires multiple units. It's also used as the station's utility vehicle for other jobs that may have need of doing that doesn't involve putting out flames. The trailer, used for minor emergency situations, is there, but it's also used as an equipment supplement trailer for those major multiple alarm fires with many units. This trailer sort of brings down the extra equipment to be needed for such a major occurrence or blaze. Now, as I've talked about in my previous videos, this set is a mock or a make-own creation, and I've appropriated the trailer from set 7942 and added the extra equipment to it I thought the town fire department needed. The fire captain's vehicle has its identity number taken from the LEGO Fire Chief car set, but is in fact a custom build of my own. And I felt that the command car for my LEGO Fire Department, Neel's Harbour is in an area that has a great deal of rough terrain, hills, forested areas, back roads. I felt that the command vehicle needed to be a more rugged road vehicle, so I actually built a truck instead of a car. Now, having covered some of the needs for the equipment in the town, now let us look at the equipment it carries and the character that comes with it. You can see at once that a small gauge hose is coming out of the back of the trailer. This is used for sort of small incident fires, such as maybe a trash container's on fire or a rogue grass fire or something like this effect. Below that, we have the fire captain's breathing apparatus and oxygen tanks used by him, or maybe he uses it as a spare for one of his men at a more involved alarm. But some of the standard equipment you can see is that's carried by the trailer. We have the durable and large radio that has the power to communicate over great distances and to overcome any mountainous or forested or hilly terrain, because communications is so important between all the fire departments and all the other emergency vehicles. Beside that, of course, we have our circular saw for getting through any type of obstruction that is stopping the firemen from doing their job. A fire axe that fulfills that function maybe on a more minor scale. Next to that, we have a floodlight that's pointing its yellow floodlight into the sky, as you can see. Beside that, we have a torch, as they might say in Britain, or a flashlight, as we say here in North America, for any member or crew member that might need it. Just in the back there is actually the equipment carriage that is pulled out from the back of the trailer that we store all the equipment on. And you can see there's a little white flash as opposed to all that red, and that is in fact a built-in sort of first aid kit into that storage unit. It's not as big as maybe the ones that you might find on an engine or a pumper or anything like that, but it's a smaller vehicle and has smaller needs, and it's appropriate for the size of the vehicle, I think. Now, just below that, you might wonder what those cones are with the orange flashing lights there. That's exactly what they are. They are traffic cones, and they are used to move vehicles that are to the side or to detour a vehicle around anything that the department has responded to and that they need the space. I'm going to turn the vehicle around so you can see that there is actually a reel for the hose in the back of the trailer. Now, the equipment, one of the equipment racks that you pull out actually goes over that and covers that, but it is in fact there, and you can just roll up and reel up the hose when you're done. Now, this is going to be a little tricky because I normally don't move the sets when I do these videos, but I'm going to shut that and bring it a little closer to the camera. Try not to get any glare. You can actually see there are gauges, and that is a print. That's not a decal. And there are gauges, and there is a switch to turn on the hose and get the pump started to get the water out. And there's even a nozzle there to control the force of the water. So that's just down there. I also start to spin the vehicle again here and around so that you can see that, not that you weren't able to notice before, but I took off the roof. And there it is right there. And I'll explain why I did that in a moment, but you will note that the aerial indicator marker is that of a municipal firefighting unit. This is not a fire symbol that you would find on a forest fighting vehicle or an airport vehicle or even a marine unit. This is typical. Your traditional municipal fire department truck will have this symbol. Any truck you see with that symbol on it, it sits in a fire station in a town or a city in the local areas that our town is a part of. Now, I think I might need to turn again. I just want to show you that in the back is the reason why I took the roof off there. Behind the captain's driver's seat where he sits in his vehicle, there is a blue bed behind there, and it stores the all-important fire extinguisher and actually his bullhorn or flashlight, depending. Sometimes he stores different things in different areas, but it just adds a little extra storage space, and I just thought that I should take off the roof to show that that's just not solid glass back there. There actually is a truck bed where equipment is placed. Now, before I forget, our little friend here, this is Pierre. And we can see he's slightly different in his uniform as to the regular fireman, as he's usually doing administrative or delegating work at a fire or an alarm. But he has been known on more than one occasion to suit up and pick up a hose line with his men when the need arises. Pierre leads by example, and he is considered cool as ice by his men when fighting fires, and he is highly respected in the community as one of the town leaders. Even Ted from the Marine unit, who does not like his attention to department regulations, has a grudging respect for him. Okay, well, that covers the fire captain's truck and hotspot trailer for this video, and now I'll take a moment and pack it up so it can head back to the fire station. Alright, as you can see, we've packed up the fire vehicle and put the equipment in its proper place, and Pierre's ready to drive back off to the fire station. Everything is where it's supposed to be, and this is how you would see the vehicle driving down the streets of Neel's Harbour, or maybe when we take a tour of my fire department, and you can see how it might look in the garage. Well, that is the end of this video, and all I have to say, of course, is happy building. See you next time.